Hey everybody, RetroPie Guy here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to add independent emulators to the Android side of your Anbernic RG552 handheld video game console. Now before we get started, I do want to mention that some people will experience that when they boot up their handheld for the very first time, that all of these emulators have been pre-installed from the manufacturer already, so you don't actually have to go through this process. Some people though will boot it up and find that they don't have any of these pre-installed. So there's no way to really know until you fire up your handheld as to whether they've already been pre-installed or not. So I'm going to walk you guys through the process, setting up about 4 or 5 different emulators here. And you're going to see that some of these are actually pre-installed for me as well, and some of them are not. So we're going to be able to see what the process is like, whether they're pre-installed or not. So let's jump into it. All right, so here we are on our main page on the Android side of the Anbernic RG552 handheld video game console. And in order to actually boot this up this way, you're just going to remove all of your micro SD cards from the SD card slots on your handheld. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you guys how we're actually going to go into the Google Play Store and download some independent emulators to be able to explore some of our more advanced gaming collections. So what we're going to do is we're just going to swipe up on our screen here, and we can actually hit that circle icon at the bottom. That's going to pull up all of the emulators that you may already have on here, but you're also going to notice dead center here in this pink sort of square, we're going to see the Google Play Store. So we're going to go ahead and select that. Let it load in, and you're probably the first time, or not probably, you're 100% the first time going to have to actually log into your Google Play Store account. So if you have a Google email address, just go ahead and log in. I'm already logged in here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for one of my first emulators. Let's go with PSP. So if we go up here to the search bar at the top, I'm going to type in PPSS PP, and you can see that it actually automatically populates in here right at the top. And we're just going to go ahead and click that. And the first option up here is going to look just like this. We'll go ahead and select that, and we're going to hit install. Here I actually already have it installed, so it gives me the option to hit play. So again, if you don't already have this added in, go ahead and install it. If it's already added in just like this, then we can just save it for later. And we're going to go back up here at the top. We're going to go ahead and backspace that out, and we're going to type in Redream. So that's REDREAM, and it should automatically populate in here, but you can see Redream, and then right below that is the Redream emulator. So I'm going to just select Redream emulator, and here I already have this one installed as well. So if it's already installed on your device, it'll say right here in the top right corner in green, open. That just means that you're going to open up this emulator. If it's not yet downloaded onto your handheld, you can go ahead and hit download or add. So I'm going to go back one more time. We're going to go backspace everything out of our search bar, and now I'm going to look for a Nintendo 64 emulator, and what I like to use is the M64 Plus. So I'm just going to, it's actually right here, it's the M64 FZ emulator. So go ahead and add that, and you can see here this actually has not been added to my device yet, so it says install right here. Just going to click on install. It's going to do its thing. Again, just make sure that you're fully signed into your Google or Gmail account on your device. It downloads super quickly here, so we're already at 69%. And once this fully installs, you'll be able to open it, and it'll populate in the same way that those previous emulators did. So here it says play. That would open it up obviously. So again, we're going to back up, go into our search bar yet again, and I'm actually going to look for Dolphin now. This is going to be the emulator for Wii as well as for GameCube. So first one there, Dolphin Emulator, and this one has not yet been installed, so we're going to hit install again. Same exact process as the previous steps for the N64 emulator. Already at 64% here. It's going to do the exact same thing, populate in, and it's going to allow us to play it. And you can see we also got a confirmation that a shortcut was created, which is perfect. All right, so there's one more emulator that you may want to add. If you're into Nintendo DS, then you may want the Nintendo DS emulator. Now, I'm not one that really dives into DS games all that often myself, so it's not one that I'm super worried about, and this is actually a paid emulator. So if you're looking for Nintendo DS, you're going to type in the following: DRAST and right up here at the top it says drastic. So we're going to go in here and you can add this one in. I've already downloaded it, but usually you have to pay for this. I think they may give you like a free version. I'm not 100% on that. Again, it's not one that I specifically go into a whole lot myself, but I have already added this one in. Same process as the previous steps though. Make sure that you add it in there. You're signed into your Google account and all that good stuff. So once we've added all these in, we can actually back out of this. We could swipe up on our screen, hit the little circle there. That's going to bring us back to our main page here. And if we just kind of look over all of these different emulators here, you can see that we have our N64 one up here at the top with the little box there. We also have, what else do we have here? PPSPP there, and we can slide down this way. So now we have Dolphin Emulators down here at the bottom. We have Redream at the bottom. And if we continue scrolling through all of this stuff, we'll be able to find some additional ones that we have as well. So everything has been added in here successfully. So that's pretty much it in terms of adding independent emulators into your Anbernic RG552 handheld video game console on the Android side.